Hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be doing another event idea, and this one is the last Barfighter event idea. So this is based on the most recent Simpsons episode. It's an episode I reviewed, and I thought it has good potential to be a mini update. Now, often the mini updates that we've been getting in Tapped Out have been based around modern episodes. I'm a little iffy on it personally. I would like it if they did more classic episodes here and there. I'm fine with modern episodes being, episode tie-ins. I just wish they would sprinkle in a few more classic episodes, like they did with the last bartender. Was it called, or was it? I think it was called that. Oh. Forget what it's called. The one anyway that we got Harv Bannister and Colette. I actually really enjoyed that one, and I would like it if they did something similar. You know, we had some classic ones, but I thought why not delve into modern episodes? As often my mini updates are based on classic episodes, or at least episodes from like 10, 15, like maybe not classic era, but like, fairly older episodes. This one is a very new episode though, so I thought why not? So let's get into it. So Homer goes to Flanders yard sale and he steals the Calavera Gritando, basically the skull. Mo tells him that the confidential records tell that the skull secretly can talk, but Homer shows that it's missing a fragment from the last time it broke. Homer, though, is convinced it can still work, so you make Homer try to talk to the skull, and make Homer look at the confidential records, and this will unlock the event. Of course, the act currency, or the event currency, will be glass fragments, as you can see here. So in the store will be Drunkout Dawson, Drunker Dawson. Let's just go with that. Drunker Dawson with the German barmaid for 150 donuts. So I was kind of thinking who would be the best premium character for this event. There was a few options, but I figured why not go with this lady. I know she doesn't have a name, but at the same time, she was a significant part of the episode. We saw her in the one scene where she was at this bar, and then we also saw her in the alleyway where she stabbed Lenny and Carl. So I figured she was unique enough, and I think they could tie in some cool little thing with Uta, or maybe like an Oktoberfest thing. If they were to release this, maybe not around October, because that tends to be when we get the Thanksgiving update, but or Halloween update. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they could introduce it just before Halloween, and it could kind of roll it over into, maybe she's preparing for Oktoberfest. That could work. But, this building would be a bit unique because it would just be like this bar and then these tables and then maybe the sign. So it would have to be semi-tapped out exclusive because we don't get to see the entire place. This is the most we see of it. But basically, yeah, you have this little bar here. You'd have all these little tables around, and then it would just be the sign. And maybe you could like drive a road for it or something. I don't know. But yeah, this would be a cool enough building with a pretty cool character. Although she is unnamed. Let's get into it. So Homer still can't communicate with the skull, and thus Mo tells him they need to find the skull fragment. Mo finds a shard, but it's not enough. He tells Homer that there is every chance that the fragments are gone, and they'll be unable to put the skull back together. Professor Frink, though, can calculate exactly how the skull smashed and exactly how many fragments remain. So you make Homer give up already, make Mo help calculate fragment amounts, and if you own Frink, you make Frink calculate the number of fragments and make Springfielders look for 100 skull fragments, and this will unlock the Calavera Gritando as a decoration. And when you tap on this little decoration, it won't be anything too unique, but when you tap on it, you get some Spanish coming up, just some ominous warnings or something in Spanish, or maybe some of the things the skull actually says during the episode. So yeah, you just tap it and like a little box comes up with like some Spanish. I think that would make the decoration a little bit unique. So yeah, Frink tells them that there's a lot of fragments that remain, but luckily they are getting them back piece by piece. Mo tells Homer that last time they smashed it was at the Squidport, so they should check there, but Homer reveals he dropped it after he was walking to Moe's after stealing it from Flanders' yard sale. So you make Homer retrace his steps, make Mo retrace Homer's steps, make Springfielders look for 150 skull fragments, and you unlock the dive bar. So, yeah, I figured like I had so many bars to pick from this episode. I decided to go with this one because I feel like it kind of fits in with the Squidport thing. So, you could place this on the Squidport, but I figured like it was a good like middle ground because obviously we're going to be going to the Squidport in a second. So, yeah, I kind of like the idea of adding this in. I think it's a nice looking bar though. Homer and Moe find Squeaky Voice Teen sweeping up glass, but the glass is mixed with a bunch of smashed bottles. They ask Squeaky Voice Teen where the glass is going, and he reveals same place every bar dumps their glass, the Squidport in the ocean. So Moe tells Homer they can kill 2 birds with 1 stone and search for the fragments the last time they smashed it as well. So you make Homer search through glass, make Moe search through glass, make the sea captain dump glass in the sea, and make Springfielders earn 100 skull fragments, and you unlock the photo booth. So this will be a decoration, but I think it'll be a very cool little decoration. It'll just be like a large square, and yeah, it'll say photo booth. You'll have the little $1 thing there and the little curtain. Yeah, I really wanted this. I could have picked another bar, but I actually would really like this little photo booth in the game. I think they can make it kind of big as well, and I think it could fit quite nicely on the Squidport. So yeah, I went with that. Moe and Homer, after a lot of cuts, they're able to find all the fragments and they put the skull back together. Homer tries to speak to the skull, but it still won't talk. Moe tells Homer they need to look at more of the confidential records, but Moe is banned from the building. So you make Homer make a case for Moe, make Moe beg to be let back into the confidential, make Springfielders earn 200 skull fragments, and you unlock the confidential. So yeah, you get this as a building. Very awesome. Obviously, it's a parody of the Continental in John Wick, but yeah, it's a cool little building, so it'd be nice to have. Artemis decides to at least help Moe and Homer with the skull, and they bring the skull to him. Artemis says that the skull can speak, just only to children. Moe and Homer want to hear what the skull has to say, so they trick Bart into the room. Bart is traumatized by the skull's chants, so you make Homer watch Bart freak out, make Moe watch Bart freak out, make Bart fear the skull, and you earn 250 skull fragments, and you unlock Artemis as a full playable character. Very awesome. So yeah, I mean this is a good surprise track overall. You're getting 2 cool buildings, 1 really awesome decoration. Like, I don't know, something about this I would really like this. And I think the skull, even the skull, I think could be kind of cool if you have the little, when you tap it, Spanish comes up. And Artemis is a cool enough 1 episode character, and the premium thing I think is fine too. So I'm patting myself on the back for this one. And the epilogue, Artemis tells the men that the skull is actually not real, and instead is probably just Bart's he's making things up. He was just fooling around. But Bart tells his dad, it's real. It spoke to me. So you make Bart hide in fear and make Homer scare Bart with the skull. And that is the epilogue. So, and that's the event. Let's look at some tasks. So for the German barmaid, they can either call her obviously German barmaid, or they can call her Drunker Dawson barmaid. Either one would be cool, but for the German barmaid, we've got deliver cut-off jabs. So this will be her. She'll be holding this little plate, the little tray with the jugs, and then she'll like look to her side and she'll pull out like a jab with her other hand. She'll pull it out from the jug or something, from the glass. She'll pull out the little needle, and she'll be like looking to left or right, looking for someone to stab. Visit the Confidential for 4 hours, that will be at the Confidential. Prepare for Oktoberfest for 8 hours, that will be at Drunker Dawson. Serve beer for 12 hours, that will just be her at the bar, pretty much just, filling up the glasses or filling up the kegs, I don't know what we call them. Filling up these, anyway. And then track down traitors for 24 hours, that will be, that could be at the dive bar actually, or any bar really. For Artemis, we've got Snoop on confidential matters for 60 minutes. So this will be him walking around the town looking like this. This will be his little animation, which I think could be cool. Confidential members. Cut off barflies for 4 hours. This will be the confidential, or it could be this could actually be at the dive bar as well, just so someone can go in it. Listen to secrets for 8 hours. This will be the confidential. Replace the doorman for 12 hours. So this will be him outside the confidential in like doorman attire, and he'll just be like standing outside the door pretty much. I think that could be kind of a cool little unique animation, because I like it when they do add unique animations. I think like the best way to do a character is you have something that like iconic that character did, unless you're doing like a big character. But in terms of like one episode characters like Artemis, I think the best way to do it is have one animation that was like sort of iconic from the episode, or at least memorable from the episode, and then the other iconic. Do something fun, do something unique, and that's why I went with the doorman. I think that could be kind of cool. And inspect bars for 24 hours. This could also be at the dive bar, or any bar really. Maybe this could be like the semi-animated where he like walks around, walks from bar to bar. But yeah, that is it for my little event. So that is my last Barfire event. Nothing too major, just a few things there, but I kind of like the idea of this. I think it could make a really cool little event, actually. I don't know. I kind of liked Artemis as a character, so yeah, it'd be cool to get him. But anyway, that's my idea for the last Barfighter event. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to head over to the Discord, where there'll be a new event you can vote for to see next, event idea. They will all be major events, so choose wisely. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.